Hey, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, man. Here today, bringing you another edition of my starting five on Draftkings and Fanduel. Alright, man. Last night, that Denver postponement hurt me, man. I had a lot of jokers, man. But also we was able to still make some money, man. If you watched the video yesterday, man, I told you paying up at the guard spot was the way to go to get rid of some of that LaMelo Ball chalk, and we did that, but we didn't have the right guards. I went more Trey and Luca, and Fox and CP3 was the guys I needed, man. The two highest scoring guys on the slate, but we'll take it, man. Whenever you have instances like that, I'm okay with that because that means I'm seeing the slate clearly, seeing where to go, seeing where the leverage is. I just missed on the right play, so that's always a good sign, man. Let me know the big win is on the way because we seeing the slates clearly. Also, guys, if you follow me on Twitter at DFS Goose, I'm starting giving out an updated starting five about an hour before lock, alright? But no biggie, I know everybody's not on Twitter, so I'm probably gonna start coming back, putting it in the comments section of this video. So y'all be sure to check back to this video about an hour before lock for updated starting five on DraftKings, alright? That being said, man, let's get right into it today. We got a nice 6-gamer here. Early news we waiting on, man. Doesn't seem like much. I think we got the gist of it. Valanciunas is questionable, so keep an eye on that. He could be back tonight. If he is, I may be interested, I may not. Depends on what they say if he's on a minutes limit or not. So, but I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to that because they're gonna affect some of my other plays today. Powell is questionable. That should be big because we definitely like him in the small forward spot if he plays. But outside of that, that's just about the injury news, man. Let's get right into it, man. Let's show y'all my starting five for today. Alright? Now, if you watch my videos, you know I love picking on Portland at the point guard, man. So I'm going to have plenty of Westbrook tonight, alright? Get you some of them too. But the guy I'm going to give y'all right now at the point guard spot, man, this is like a gut instincts play, man. I don't know. I just woke up when I'm going through the numbers and it just jumped out at me, man. And the guy I'm going with today, man, is Kyrie Irving at the point guard, man. And just here's why, man. Like I said, this is more of a gut play. The numbers are solid on him. I like the numbers too, but this is more of a gut play in the sense that I like Kyrie Irving because, one, he's the only one of the big three so far who hasn't had a monster performance. You know, we've seen 70 plus from Durant. We've seen 70 plus from Harden. Kyrie is the only one who hasn't had a big performance. So I think he's overdue for a good performance now. And in this matchup against the Clippers, Harden is probably going to draw Paul George defense. Durant is going to have Kawhi Leonard defense. Not saying that they can stop him, man. Those guys are offensive studs. But I'm hoping they make it a little tougher for them to score, forcing them to defer to Kyrie just a little bit more, man. And I like this price tag on Kyrie at $8,800, man. He could really flash his upside tonight in this matchup, especially with no Pat Bev, man, drawing some Reggie Jackson defense. He should cook that guy up at the top, man. I'm looking for a big one from Kyrie, man. This is a gut instinct play for him. I'm going to have plenty of Kyrie, plenty of Westbrook as well. All right? Coming in at shooting guard, man. Staying in that game. Going to the other side. I'm going PG-13, man. Listen, this is going to be the game, man. Of course, this one, the Clippers Nets and the Wizards Trailblazers is going to be the main two games everyone is at, man. And you should definitely get the pieces of that game. I like PG-13, man. Great. The Clippers, him and Kawhi, they kind of like eased back into the fantasy world from being out with COVID. Like no big fanfare. Nobody's really been touting them. They just been over there getting their wins and just keep pushing along. But This is a great game environment for PG and Kawhi, man. If it ever was a game for them to hit their upside, this is it, man. You know what Paul George does. He fills up the stat sheet. Rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, whatever. I'm hoping he have a great night scoring, drawing some James Harden defense. He really should be able to post them up, use his height advantage on them. It's going to be interesting to see how they play him, but I like PG-13, all right? Coming in at small forward, man. Yeah, I'm looking slim pickings after the top dogs, but I'm looking at Jaylen Brown here in this spot against Golden State, man. Golden State. Oh, I did forget to mention that Golden State got some questionable spots. Like Wiseman is definitely out. Draymond is questionable. Pascal is questionable. But I'm figuring they playing since the line is at -3 still right now for the Celtics, so that indicates right now that Vegas thinks Draymond and them play. So I was shocked to see it that low. Actually, I thought it would be higher, but I like Jaylen Brown in this matchup. Another guy like Paul George, man, he gonna fill up the stat sheet for you. Those are the guys you want, the guys who have more paths to getting you the target score than just scoring. You know what I mean? If you just picking shooters and just scorers, when they have an off night, that's usually gonna tank you. But you got guys with strong peripherals like PG and Jaylen Brown, they could only score about 10 real life points, but still give you 40 or 50 fantasy points. Just doing a great job with peripherals and playing defense and things of that nature. So I like Jaylen Brown in this matchup against the Golden State Warriors. All right, coming in at power forward, man. A guy I'm still eyeing for value. We've been riding with him. We're going to keep rocking with him. Xavier Tillman. Now, I do have my eye on that Valanciunas news because if he plays, that definitely going to affect Tillman. So we're going to have to find a pivot in mind. We already got one in place just in case Valanciunas plays. But if he plays, like I said, he's probably on the minutes limit, so I won't be too worried. I have no problem sticking with Xavier Tillman here. He's fantasy point per minute guy, man. He saw like limited run in the last 2 games against the Spurs, been blowouts, but should be back up to 30 in this matchup against the Pacers, barring a blowout of foul trouble. I like Xavier Tillman for a little value early on, all right? And coming in at the center, probably going to be super chalky today, but I have no problem with that. He's way too cheap. That guy is Kevin Looney, man. I told you no Wiseman. Pascal and Draymond, questionable, man. Looney should see all the minutes he can handle in this matchup. And at 3,400, man, he can't kill your lineups. But he can kill you if he goes off and you don't got exposure to him. So just get you some Kevin Looney tonight. Like I said, he should be high on, but I'm okay with Big Chalk that's going to play. And he's a solid producer, man. You know, he's no scrub. He can get it done for us. I like him at this 3,400 price tag, all right? There you have it, guys. My starting 5 on Draftkings tonight. Kyrie Irving, Paul George, Jaylen Brown, Xavier Tillman, and Kevin Looney. All right, let's go take a look at Fanduel. But y'all know what to do while we doing that, man. Hit the subscribe button for your boy. Leave a like, a comment, turn your notification bell on, man. All of it is welcome and needed. So please help your boy out, man. All right, let's go look at Fanduel. Coming in at Fanduel at the top, you see it, man. Russell Westbrook. I told you, I like this. I like picking on Portland at the point guard. Russell Westbrook is, hey, you know it. It's a triple-double threat every time he's on the court, man. I like him at this price tag at $10K over here. It's a little higher over here on Fanduel, but it's all right. We can deal with it. Love this matchup. He should be able to really he might post up Damian Lillard and just put him on the block, man. He should be able to have his way with him up top, man. I like Russell Westbrook, all right? Coming in as shooting guard, you see him. Paul George, man, probably my favorite play on the day. I'm expecting a big one. He's a little cheaper over here on Fanduel. I love it. Let's get to it with Paul George tonight, all right? Coming in at small forward, I'm giving his running mate Kawhi Leonard, man. The main 2 guys, 1A and 1B, in the highest total on the slate against the worst defense in the NBA. One of the worst defenses in NBA history. I'd take the 2 stars, man, at this match. at these price points over here on FanDuel, man. Love Kawhi Leonard. Him and Paul George are very identical. Both fill up the stat sheet, and the scoring is what's going to unlock the upside for them. So hopefully they have some big game scoring, as we've been seeing high totals from these Brooklyn Nets. So I don't mind playing them together, as you can see. Get you some exposure to Kawhi Leonard as well, all right? Power forward, staying with my guy Xavier Tillman over here, man. $300 a little more, $300 more expensive on FanDuel, but still a price tag we can work with for $5,400. Like I said, man, fantasy right at a fantasy point a minute. Should see 30 plus minutes. That's easily gonna be pushing you to 6x for this salary. All right, get you some exposure to Xavier Tillman, but keep an eye out for the Valanciunas news. Okay, and rocking in that center, man. Kevin Looney, man. Same thing I told you. Still too cheap. 3,900, but still too cheap, man, for the volume and the minutes he should see at this price tag. All right, probably I'm gonna have a lot of Kevin Looney, maybe about 70-80% Kevin Looney. I'm not too worried about it. I like the matchup against Boston. All right, there you have it, guys. My starting five on FanDuel: Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Xavier Tillman, and Kevin Looney, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, man. That's going to do it for me today. Y'all know the motto over here, Golden Goose, man. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's go.